giving you an opportunity to get the full story from the people who tell it best. This is Mediacom Newsleaders.
Welcome to Newsleaders. I'm James Mauser. Today we're going to focus on YC2, which is Youth Community Coalition. We haven't talked to Ron Rowe for a while, but Ron, welcome back to Newsleaders.
Thanks, James.
A director for YC2.
Correct.
And you want to give us a summary again of what YC2 is all about, Youth Community Coalition?
Sure. Youth Community Coalition, YC Squared, YC2. We've been around now for actually 15 years, a grant-funded operation, but we focus on helping all of our youth become productive, self-sufficient citizens, and we focus really, we're a prevention coalition. So we're all your agencies in the area that work with youth and families, and we come together to help make the community the best place it can be for kids to make good choices, basically.
Yeah, and you've got a list of things to talk about today in order for this all to happen, right?
Yeah, there's a couple ways I could tell you about what we're going on in the recent past. I mean, we've got some strategic planning we've been doing recently. Our members decided over this past year to focus over the next few years on out-of-school activities for youth, mental wellness,
mental wellness.
Yeah, mental health awareness and resources, basically, but contacting or calling that mental wellness rather than necessarily mental health. It's the same thing at the end of the day. But we also, we've always worked on substance use prevention as well, and then adult mentorship is something that we're working on over the next few years. So got a lot of planning on those. And, you know, we have agencies that work with us and have forever, but individuals that if any of those topics are interested in, encourage them to reach out to see if they'd like to help in any way to make our community the best place it can be.
Adult mentorship. So anyone watching this video,
right.
Can help out in that.
Well, and on that, I'm really excited about that group. We've been meeting a couple times over the past couple months. They're really going to focus on increasing training for our adults that would be interested in that. Recruiting is a part of that too. There's, as you may know, there's a lack of adults that can really give a commitment, a long-term commitment, or that want to, I guess. And we want to encourage them to do that. We have lots of people in this community that want to give back and want to help, and we want to make sure that this is one opportunity that they know of. And
is that a one-on-one commitment?
It would be a one-on-one commitment with a youth through maybe one of our partner agencies or whatnot that does this kind of work or whatnot.
Would it be a once-a-week thing, or
it can depend. It can depend. But the biggest thing would be that it would be ongoing. You know, it's important that when you commit to a 12 or 13-year-old, that you're there for a year or more, rather than hey, just come in for a couple weeks and then it's over. It really needs to be something longer. But we can work on that, and that's just one of the areas. You know, there's like we said, the mental wellness, out of school activities. It's research shows that increasing those activities out of school, even just in a minor way, really helps the overall outlook of that child. We're working on an app for the kids to have on their devices so that they can know what's going on. That's in progress. We work with MU and with other groups to maybe develop that, but lots of activity going on there.
So there's a lot of activity the kids can go through during the summer months if they're not involved in summer school. Mm-hmm. So how do you all deal with summertime with kids? Right.
So in particular with our organizing, we do a lot of organizing actually out in the county. And by out in the county, I mean outside of the Columbia area in Boone County. Mm-hmm. And Centralia, Hallsville, Sturgeon, all are working on a summer lunch program. And we've done that in Centralia the past couple years, different ways. There are programs that run, but you need the organizations to be able to put those together. And we've had a great one in Centralia. I think we're going to team up potentially with Hallsville and Centralia doing that. We've got coalitions in each one of these areas. Again, I would encourage if anyone lives in those communities, Ashland, Hallsville, Centralia, Harrisburg. We've been doing some organizing there, and Sturgeon. If they want to get involved, they can contact me because we've got organizations working. And a lot of those out in the county, they are, as you might guess, one of the things that you say out in the smaller communities, there's not as much to do. And so so they're trying to bring some activities or increase activities out there. That's one of our major things.
Yeah, because when you're in the city, you've got other kind of distractions. But when you're living away, it's not always there. Yeah. So For more information, yc2.org.
Yes.
Is there a phone number people can call?
Best is probably just email ron@yc2.org. That can get in touch with me. My number, 573-554-7041, can call me too. So.
Or yc2.org.
Correct.
We're out of time, but can we touch on that next time?
Yes, absolutely.
You card, we care, right?
You card, we care. Yeah, always more things to talk about.
Always. Ron Rowe, thank you again, and we'll see you next time.
All right, thanks, James.
Thank you.